Hello, everyone. It's the Worm, back with some more VLR. Last time, we had, or should I say, Sigma had a little incident, and his little incident revealed a lot about himself to uh, Luna, who was in the same room, and it could have been a little embarrassing, but it's um, where am I going with this? Last time I said I wouldn't make the joke, and yet I'm making the joke. Okay, let's be serious. Sigma seems to be a robot, or at least that's what the game wants me to think. And at this point, who knows? From what we know, from what we've been told, golems are robots that seem to be able to mimic um, genuine humans pretty dang well. They seem to we've been told that they can wear a kind of skin-like substance and effectively look exactly like people. And supposedly, instead of blood, they have a white liquid that pumps out. And that is what appears to have happened with Sigma's hand after getting cut from the scalpel he wrestled away from Alice after discovering her in the crew quarters through the memory he had from the other timeline. Yep, yep. Okay. So I was half expecting something like this to occur for a while now, since we've heard about golems. We went to the Golem Bay and got the rundown from our British Golem friend. I keep wanting to call him Golem because that's how it's spelled, but they all just say Gollum. So Gollum the Golem told us about it. But so because I was half expecting it, that wasn't really the most interesting thing that happened last episode. What was more interesting to me was Luna's interaction with us. After we finished our game, which we had the legendary all ally round, which I was very excited for. Luna took us aside to the garden, and it was kind of tense, and I was a bit worried for a while. But what ended up happening was Luna decided to give a bit of her background, and she told us the story of how she got the little bird in a cage necklace, and she gave us a story behind that. What are the two names? It's a story. Basically, the two kids who try to find the bird, and they eventually find it at home. But she says the original version was the bird actually flies off anyway, and so talking about what you're looking for may be close at hand, but you may end up losing it anyway. I think is what her ultimate point was. Um, that was her explanation of the story, but then she said she had her own interpretation somewhat later, which is not coming to mind right now. But it was something other than that. In any case, she seemed a bit more perceptive than maybe we thought, or I thought before. And yeah, so she seems to believe that we are indeed the robot. And she seems to have said that she is going to trust us anyway as a robot. So I'm not entirely sure where this whole thing with Luna is going to go, but I want to be on the lookout because it seems significant. Phi was also somewhat listening in on us, and we did get confirmation that the number 3 bomb was indeed planted. Presumably, the 2 bomb is in the control room, just like it was before. We may find that out. So I'm not sure if Phi knows about the conversation. I believe she said she doesn't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. In any case, let's get back to it. We're back in the infirmary. I don't remember. Oops, I don't remember precisely what happened after. Uh, I don't remember precisely what. I guess we're just meeting up back at the infirmary. I guess we'll find out. Let's just keep going, see what happens. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji, Kay and Dio, and of course Alice and Quark. Both seemed to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them like they'd been completely insane not so long ago. All right, everybody, listen up. Yeah, okay, so what caused us to gather and what we're all talking about now is the bomb situation. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. I told them how we'd found the number 1 bomb in the garden. Number 1 bomb, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, I got it mixed up. And how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere, too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So we didn't go to the control room in this route, so presumably we don't have it.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Well, I mean... Did I get... That person, you did it. The room is suddenly silent. I mean, this is just what we saw before, right? We could probably skip. Yeah, okay. Now, this is the second time we've seen this scene. Did I get spoiled by those black and white scenes? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It was like the third or fourth scene that was on there. Like, I can't delete it from my mind, what we just saw there, right? It looked like... Okay, I'll just say what it looked like. It looked like Dio holding some kind of something menacingly. I'm assuming maybe the detonator, would that be it? That's what it looked like to me, right? What's the deal there? And that showed over here too. when we did the to be continued. Well, I guess we're going back here. I'm a bit surprised how, I mean, it makes some sense, but I'm a bit surprised by just, it's basically the exact same scene again. Makes some sense, I guess, though. Yeah. I guess we're going back here. I thought we were going for a much longer scene, or a few scenes there.
Two minutes.
Okay, so this should be interesting because this will get us to 9, actually. We're going to be betraying Clover, right? Yeah, we were with Clover. Yeah. So, let's try it. Yep. This is gonna feel pretty bad because we're gonna be the only ones who betrayed. So let's see. Lewin and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white, that was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray or because she'd noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. Man, it's not directly betraying her here, but it still kind of hurts. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Tenmyoji.
Results from round. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah, so I guess, see you later, guys. Well, I'm out of here.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
I mean, Fi's not here to direct everyone, so are they gonna tackle me and restrain me like they did in that other ending, or what?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
Ooh. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition, but had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane, impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a bit of a misstep here, Sigma. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma?
Sigma, you should probably start running by now.
What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human.
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No, that seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
You should have started running. Like, you should have started running when you walked out of the ambidex room. Now, this is not to say I'm doing this because I have to, all right? Not because it's what I would do or would advise you to do, but from a sort of cutthroat angle here, you should have started running right out of the ambidex room, man. Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Hey, I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
Shit. Let go. Let go of me. I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go. This is all some kind of mistake. Misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit, get off me. Let me go.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No. Don't. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Soparil was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. It was empty. Except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other things, two other very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. Huh. Yeah, for a long moment I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm not in a position where I can scream right now. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Are you in pain or just freaking out? Then after that, nothing. Oh. Well, okay. I would have been interested to see what you would have found if you started exploring. But, I guess not. I guess not indeed. Wow, so we reached... Huh. Well... I guess I have now truly run into all I could at the moment. That means we have to go back over here. Who planted the bomb? Who planted it? Well, my guess right now is Dio. I mean... At least that's what it looked like it looked like he was smiling while holding up a detonator or something. That's what it looked like. So that's my guess. I'm not sure if there's a way to... If that's the case, that seems really weird that they would just put the answer in there like that. Although maybe just because the order in which you may have done things, you may have already known that, and so they think, well, a good amount of players may already know that, so just put it in there in that little sequence or something. I don't know, it feels weird.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
Okay, here we go. Now I have to directly betray Luna, which... it's gonna sting. It's gonna sting, man. But I have to do it. I have to do it because it is... Oh, stop, please. Stop advancing. I have to do it because it is, I believe, quite literally the only place I can go now. Well, here too, but that's also betraying Luna. Wasn't it? I could do here too. I think this is, this might be choosing someone different. No. Yes? I don't remember. I see why it's good to stay in the same branch, because some of the details of this line are lost to me right now. Certainly here. Is the other vote there, yeah. So I guess I could do here. Maybe that would be better, actually. Because this is kind of its own thing, right? Maybe it would be better if I... Let me see what the actual choice is here. Ah, I see. You know what? Yeah, I think we will... So we're with Alice right now. Man, I did not remember that. Can we go with Kay? Alice. Kay. The blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
Oh, it just says it. Okay. Took off toward the door to run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Fi, Deer, Clover were headed toward the green door. One-time Energy carried Quark toward the red door, and followed by Luna. Yep.
2, 1, 0.
Okay. I think I'll be doing...
Chromatic
yes.
doors closing.
It appears they are all locked.
This is the first time we get to hang out with Kay, which is nice. Yeah, but as I was saying, I'm going to be doing this because it should be a bit more familiar compared, because this feels like starting its own thing. This little side branch here. We'll stay over here. Let's okay, yeah. Let's just go.
Is this a dead end?
What's that thing over there?
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out.
Well, that was easy enough.
It only opened the door on the right, though.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
How do we get the other doors to open?
I have no idea.
So is his arm... Is this his arm right here? It would be his left arm? Is it... like resting under his other arm? Or on top of his other arm? I assume it is. Huh, okay.
There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is then. Or right, I guess. The rec room. Oh my goodness. I saw math. What is this place?
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, pool and the darts I get. But what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kinda weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Yeah, I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
So, this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner. Ha! 999. Yes.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes, relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then, let's find them. Seek a way out. Whew, okay. We are going to seek a way out next time. I am very tired and do not have the mental stamina to do this right now, so we're gonna call it here. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're all doing well. My name is The Worm. This is VLR, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.